All right, folks, work day number four. Out here in the old duck hole. So we've had a massive amount of rain in the state of Mississippi, but all my Roundup worked. As you can see, all that's brown. We're mowing it down with the lawnmower. Got the kids out here. They out here helping with some rakes and whatnot, putting forth some energy so that they know this winter, when we come down here and blast on them ducks, they know how hard it was to get them down here. They know the fruits of their labor, so to speak. But we're almost done. See, water's starting to come up in here a little bit. We still got to block the dam up to fill it up all the way. But hopefully we're going to plant in here. Today is Sunday after church. We're going to come back in here and plant Wednesday. But I still got to mow all that right there real quick like, and then we're going to hurry up and get out of here. As you can see, it's extremely hot out here. So I'm going to jump across there. Got to pull the lawnmower across that little log right there. Get over there and mow that. And then I'm going to leave the planting up to my boy Cooksy, because I ain't going to be in town. Y'all stay tuned. We're finna get over there and mow. All right, so wrapping up work day number 4. As you can see, it is brutal hot out here. Not so much hot, but the humidity. The humidity is up there, son. But I'm gonna turn the camera around, show y'all what I got done today, show y'all what Cooksy's gonna do Wednesday. He may or may not film, I don't know. But anyways, all he's got left to do is plant. Let me turn the camera around, y'all hold tight. Right, so just so you can see, in conjunction with it, that's where the blind is gonna be. Obviously, all I've gotten is the floor so far. We're gonna work on it probably next month. But anyway, all this is all swamp area, probably ankle deep in water underneath this vegetation right now. All that, all the way around that little island. So we're gonna start planting right here where the brown is. That's where I spray Roundup. All that open area right there, I just mowed all this. Y'all just see me mow it. Mowed all this down. And it's pretty well down to the dirt. We worried about not being able to get a tiller in here because it's impossible to get a tiller across this little creek. So there's my lawnmower sitting over there. We got a little makeshift bridge right in there. I'm gonna show y'all in just a minute. But anyway, just to get across here, kind of walking. And I was able to manhandle my mower over here, thank goodness. But anyways, we got all this down. Like I say, you can see where I've been walking. It's kind of mushy, muddy. So we got it down to the dirt. And you know, you have to watch every step because we've seen 3 snakes today. But there's some of your water. There's some water. Again, there's the blind right over there. And here's my little makeshift little bridge here. Goes across to this tree. And this is very, very, very sturdy and wide. I mean, it's probably 3 foot wide. Not quite that wide, 2.5, 2 something. I don't know. But anyways, over here to the island. Again, just to put it in perspective, there's our shooting house, duck blind. All that's gonna be planted. All this is gonna be underwater. You can see we down to the dirt. I mean, it's absolutely down to the dirt. All this, we're gonna have all this planted, and Cooksy's gonna come over here and plant all this stuff while I'm gone, because we're gonna leave and go out of town next week. So I won't be here. But all this, I would venture to say it's roughly about 1 acre probably that we're gonna plant. And then all that over there, see my 4 over there, all that brown knocked down right there, all that's gonna be planted. Again, in conjunction with the blind right there. From where I'm standing right now, it's probably about a 25-yard shot to this island right here. So even if we shot back there, that's probably 35, 40-yard shot all the way to the back there from the blind. So we'll be able to shoot any of this that's planted. And again, we're gonna dam up that little creek right there and flood all this probably in the next 2 months. So that wraps it up, guys. I've done all this in about 2 hours and 15 minutes, something like that. Midday, straight after church. Got out here about 12:15. The boys stayed with me to about 1:45, 1:50, something like that. So they done pretty good. About 1 hour and 20 minutes down here, raking and carrying on. I got them to rake up a bunch of grass and stuff. They broke a huge sweat and probably almost overheated. So I took them up there to the house so they can sit in the air conditioner while I finished up. But I only lacked an area about a 10 by 10, 10 foot by 10 foot spot to mow over there. Finished that up. And now we finna get out of here. Next step, sowing that seed, baby. Y'all stay tuned. We're gonna have a duck hole.